happy Monday, October 14th. And if you're in Canada, happy Thanksgiving. So today we have off. It's about just after 9:30, almost 9:40. I did some crocheting this morning. Got all 10 first squares done. So all my spooky coffee cups are done. And they're granny squares. And then we started on the planchettes. And now we're stopping for the day because that was a lot of crocheting. So we are going to now go run some errands. So we are going to go to Target and have a wander around. We're going to swing by Aldi and we might go to Kohl's. So big day, all on the other side of town from here. So yeah, we are going to bake some cookies here today. And then for dinner tonight, I'm going to make tomato soup, rustic tomato soup, and then mini grilled cheeses. So I will take you around for all of that today. We're going to be super productive. We're going to work on a lot of socks while we are but while we're not baking and then making dinner. So let's get going so we can get these errands done and then come home again. Okay, so we're going to bake some cookies. Please ignore the random date on my sugar. We are going to make not even peanut butter, chocolate blossoms that look like little witch hats. So I've unwrapped all my Hershey Kisses. Here's most of the stuff I'm going to need. I'll pin the recipe down below. So there's the before, and here's the after. Yay, I'm going to put these on to cool. Okay, gang, it is about 10 after 3 in the afternoon. Our factor box has arrived. We are saving those for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week for dinner. Tonight, I think I said, I'm making mini grilled cheese and tomato soup, like homemade tomato soup. So I will have you with me for both of those. I will share the recipe for both down below and the recipe for the cookies. Cookies came out good. They're supposed to use hugs like the white chocolate and milk chocolate Hershey Kisses, but I used rainbow brownie Hershey Kisses, so it's a lot of chocolate. So if you like a lot of chocolate, it's great. I maybe would have done the Kisses had I known, but they turned out good. They're just, I can't eat more than like one at a time, which is probably a good thing. I've been watching Felicity since I finished those up. Shout out to Aldi's sparkling water because it is amazing. I got strawberry and lemon today, and I finished my strawberry, and it's quite good, so please hold. Here we go. So, the cat is coming. Let's see if I can spin you. Ooh, and not tip you over at the same time. No, I can't spin you. It is locked in there. She's coming. You'll see her. Here she comes. Here she is. Hi, Bean. Okay. So, I've done a thing. Because as I talked about yesterday, I'm getting panicky about the gauge on my socks. And specifically String of Lights, which has been my go-to sock pattern for forever. It is my that was Gigi. Anyways, I was saying String of Lights is my version of vanilla socks. I also have another pattern called Stack of Books that is a sister pattern. I have like 3 that I consider sisters: String of Lights, Second Breakfast, and Stack of Books. They're all broken ribs of some variety. And well, I guess Thursday Night Socks as well are kind of in that same family where they're supposed to be kind of mindless, show off the yarn really well. So I ripped out my whole Don't Hate the Truck sock. I was through the heel turn, mostly through the gusset, ripped out the entire thing, caked the whole thing back up again because I'm going to do Stack of Books with this whole calendar, which is what I said I was initially going to do when I was talking to Emily about this at work. And then I changed my mind, and I've changed my mind again. So we ripped that all out. It's in here. I also caked up this is the Skin of a Killer, because I'm going to now work on just Twilight socks from today until next Monday. So I have Friday off. Just a heads up, the vlogs will not go up They'll go up, Thursdays will go up Friday, but they won't go up after that until late Sunday or Monday. It'll probably be Monday. They won't be combined. They'll be each their individual thing, but they won't go up because we're going to visit my mom and dad. So it's not the greatest internet for doing that. So as I was saying, I'm going to take a break from all my commission stuff. The Hello Pumpkin socks are done, ready to go. They're literally sitting in my Ravelry, just waiting for me to activate them and hit publish. I have my October sock I can spare like a half an hour here and there to work on it. But other than that, I'm going to work on just my Twilight socks because Thursday I'll open the 3rd week of 5. So I won't be able to get through 2 pairs before Thursday. I know that for a fact, but we're going to devote our time to that. We're going to do that by doing stack of books as a pattern. And we're going to use my trusty Addie Rocket squares. I really like these needles. I know Addie has a bad rap because their cords do this, and they've always done this. This is just life, and it doesn't help how I store them. I store them in my needle case from Knit Picks. Looks like this. But if you get them beaten to submission the right way, they'll work. And I like these needles a lot, so we're gonna go with these. That's about it. Like I said, I'm gonna cook. I'll show you guys how we make all this stuff for dinner. I need to start that around 4. I will start the tomato soup first because it needs to cook for about an hour. And then I will do the grilled cheeses closer to when Colin is done with work. Sorry, I got mascara in my eye and it itches. Oh, hold on. I want to show you something. While I went to Target today, I had a mission. I had to get some like toiletry things. I got new mascara, which I don't have on yet. And I had to get new like ibuprofen PM and like a whole bunch of other stuff. But I had not bought any Halloween decorations for the year. So this is Spelma, and this is Gordon. They're the birds that they've now, apparently, they have little tags on them that say the year, and then on the back of the tag, it has their name. Oh, I love that. So I've never bought these birds. I know this is a thing for people. So these are our first 2, but we're definitely going to have to keep getting them. We're going to have to get some Christmas ones too. So Spelma and Gordon have come to live at our house. They're perched on top of candles in different places in the house. Yeah, so I got that at Target and I thought I'd share that with you. Okay, Gigi is going to keep staring out the window and I'm going to keep watching this episode of Felicity. I'll probably be able to finish it up before I have to start dinner, and then I will catch up with you guys while I make dinner, and then I'll probably talk to you tomorrow here on the camera. All right, so I hope you've had a great Monday and I will catch up with you soon. Also, should mention the weather has gotten very fall-like. It's not as dark on camera, but it's very dark outside. And it's chilly. And I'm very excited. There's Bean. Bean! Kitty! She's looking at something. Leaves, probably. Okay, first we're going to start by melting butter in this pot. We're going to add our onions to it and let those saute for about 20 minutes. And yes, I cheat and I buy pre-chopped onion. Okay, those look like some happy onions. So now we're going to add in our crushed up garlic and my cool little garlic wheel thing. I'll saute that for a couple minutes, and then we'll add some tomato paste, saute that for a minute, and then we will carry on. All right, now those are in there being happy. We are going to add in chicken broth and then salt, pepper, and a little cayenne pepper. Then we take crushed tomatoes, we put it in here, we bring it to a simmer, and then we put a lid on it and we let that sit while we make grilled cheese. Okay, now it's mini grilled cheese time. Seasoned butter, the King's Hawaiian rolls that I sliced up earlier today, and cheese singles because I'm an American cheese on my grilled cheese kind of person. So these are a little labor intensive, but they're totally worth it. I'm gonna put together a few and then I will show you what they look like. All right, there's some of them put together. So I'm gonna do the second half now. Here you go. Okay, I added 1/4 cup of cream to the soup once it simmered for a while. And now these are all done. Now, they are a little more done than I normally like, but they're also on honey wheat, so they look a little darker. So just be cautious when you put them in the oven. Our oven runs hot, so yep, but they're really good. And I've learned the secret is not putting too much cheese in or they start to slide apart. Cool, all right, I'm gonna wait for Colin to get done with work here in a minute, and then we're gonna eat. I'll see you guys tomorrow.